We go there.
We go there. So,
We go there.
hey, it's Don and Maya. Welcome to Don't Worry, I'm Finite. It's my birthday today. So, Maya has agreed to sing. Maya has agreed to sing, but also agreed to hike even if she doesn't want to today. That's what birthday celebrations are all about, making your significant others do things they don't want to do. So we're starting at Parc Lage in the city near Lagoa, and then we're gonna hike up to Cristo. I don't know exactly how close we're gonna get. We're probably not gonna pay to go all the way up, but there is a hiking trail to get up there. It's a pretty good climb. Now we just have to figure out how to start the hike. Let's go. What?
Was Jesus' birthday 4 days ago, so we are going to say happy birthday to him.
These trees are awesome here. As predicted, over where there are no tourists or anybody at all is where the hiking trail starts. Everybody else taking the easy way up. But not us.
Not us.
So we haven't gotten started yet, but right here behind us there's one of the grottos, the little caves that go back into the rock. I think it's closed off for renovation or safety, one or the other, but there's a really cool bird down here, and it looks really awesome from over here. Like the stalactites coming down from the top are really unusual and really cool. So even just seeing it from here is really cool. Though I wish I could walk across that like Lord of the Rings bridge over there. So we're getting all the walk around the bottom tourist stuff out of the way right now. There's some koi fish in here. There's a cool bridge over there. This is a staircase. I'm guessing maybe that's where it actually starts. I guess we'll find out.
Hey, Allah.
All right, I found the first sign. It's actually Corcovado, 3.9 kilometers that way. I have no idea how much elevation gain there's involved, but I know there's quite a bit. All right, we are officially on the trail now. We signed the trail register, which is great that they have that. There's a guy there keeping track of stuff, keeping cool in the fan. So this is the official trail now. We're off of the paved stuff. That was an awesome little blue butterfly. So far, like immediately since we got on this trail, we're pretty much engulfed in nature, sounds of nature, except for the helicopter that's buzzing around the Christ. Haven't seen anybody else on the trail yet, but really put you right into nature right away. This is great. So we've come to our first non-tree feature, this kind of like cascade little waterfall thing here. It's beautiful and a good place to cool down the face. That feels nice. It's the next best thing to actually getting in the water and swimming. Wow, really beautiful here.
That's what. Look, don't taking photos like a pro.
That was nice and refreshing. I'm glad we stopped at that little pool to throw some water on my face, or I never would have seen that little frog and the tadpole under the water. One of the things I like about slowing it down a little bit and stopping once in a while is that you'll catch stuff like that. If you just run by it, you'll miss it entirely. Got a little bit of a climb here next to the waterfall. Beautiful little grotto with a waterfall in it. It's all very tunnely here. Kind of dark most of the time with some of the sunlight coming through. It's been very secluded and beautiful this whole time. Taking a short break. Always make sure you bring salty snacks with you when you sweat this much, especially when it's humid. You're losing a lot of salt along with the water, so always good to have something salty. Well, we were wondering where all the elevation was going to come in. We just figured that out.
There.
Right? It's right there. Yeah. Very steep, very rooty, and a little bit muddy. So this will be a fun little walk.
Moderate.
Make sure when you're hiking, you always practice leave no trace ethics. Especially now with all these extra masks in your pocket and stuff like that. Make sure they're actually stuffed in there in your backpack. They don't just fall out, don't just throw it on the ground. It's all of our responsibilities to make sure the nature stays as clean as you found it. But it's always better to leave it better than you found it. So I try to bring a bag or something, or at least pick up the trash that I can that's safe to pick up. Be careful when picking up masks, obviously. But yeah, just do your part, be aware. It's really not that bad if you take it slow and steady. It is steep and rooty, but it's not that bad.
Good thing about being tall is that every step is almost my size, and you go like stairs.
It's not as easy just because I'm tall. Alright, let's see how dangerous this really is. Alright, it's not that dangerous. Gotta keep all your weight forward. Okay. Alright, that wasn't that bad. He's actually quite dry. Nice. Now I gotta go up the rest.
I'm dying.
You're also excited.
Happy birthday.
She's joking, but this actually is my favorite thing to do, so. So this part continues to kind of switch back steeply up. So you're kind of using the roots and the rocks. Some of the rocks are really wet, but for the most part it's been pretty easy to tell where the footfalls and the handholds are so far. I can't say I'm looking forward to coming down this part, so let's just get up first. If you test your footholds before you step in them, it's very safe here. You can find roots and rocks to stand on, things to grab like this, trees, whatever you can grab. Just test it first and make sure that it's actually safe and it's actually going to hold your weight. For the most part, as long as you're careful, take your time, everything here will be just fine. Behind me here, we got that first open up, beautiful view looking over the lake in the Lagoa neighborhood, and also Ipanema and LeBlanc there behind it. Pretty great view to start. I'm sure we're gonna have even better views from the top. It looks like everything has cleared up for the day. So we're on the railway tracks right now. We have to cross the train tracks and keep going up. About 1 kilometer left to Corcovado. All right, we've made it up to the park road. Been seeing a couple of those white vans fly by. Now I have 2 memories of those vans. One of them is getting sick in the back of it when we took it up here, and the other one is almost getting hit by it while I was biking on this road. Another lovely little overlook over here. You can see downtown. You can see Copacabana and the airport. Let's see, you can see the Rio Star, you can see the Niterói Bridge all the way over to Niterói. You can see our apartment, well, almost. You can see the cathedral that's 2 blocks from our apartment. Also, yeah, we've become a little less shaded from the sun, so the hat has come out.
Só por ali.
Okay, so that way is if we're going directly up to the Christ, which we're not because we've already been there. And honestly, it's the least exciting, least interesting way to see it, in my opinion. I like seeing it from different vantage points around the city and, you know, from down here, but I don't I don't want to pay to go up there and see it again. I don't want to pay and go up there to see it again, mostly not because of the view, but because of all the people. I'd rather not be around all those people. All right, so we got a nice view from the visitor center area, but they're not very keen on people standing up here. So we just got some ice cream and a Gatorade, and we're gonna head down to where we're by ourselves. Well, that's the back of the Christ. That's all we're gonna see of it right now. Yeah, there's Pedro de Gavi over there. Cheers. Cheers. So we got some ice cream. Delicious M&M's ice cream. And yeah, we just came down to the steps here to sit and eat because the people up there don't want us to stand anywhere near the parking lot. Look, there's the people in the helicopter. They took the easy way up. After physical exertion, when I'm really warm, literally the only time that I think Gatorade tastes good. Say goodbye to Jesus. Bye, Jesus.
Ciao, Jesus.
So just keep an eye out when you're hiking down on the road. When the guardrail here on the left starts, you'll remember it from when you came up, but you got to stay to the left and keep your eye out because that's where the trail starts. And if you're not looking for it, real easy to miss. One thing I will say about this trail is I found it, you know, moderate. It was like a little bit strenuous, but overall it's fairly easy to me. Maya found it more difficult. So just know your skill level and take a look at what I've shown you, and you know, just know what you can do and what you can't do. But also I want to definitely make it a point to say it doesn't feel unsafe here. I've read some of the reviews that said, you know, tourists, gringos, don't go to Corcovado hike, it's dangerous, people wait in the bushes for you. We barely even saw any other hikers, let alone other people. People at the bottom and the top, there were, you know, police cars and there were park rangers and everything. So don't feel unsafe coming here. That was my biggest holdup about coming here by myself, feeling that it might be unsafe for some reason for somebody that doesn't speak the language, etc., etc. Don't feel that way. Just come here, enjoy it. It's great. It's a great way to get out of the city for a little while. Highly recommend coming to Corcovado however you can, but I definitely recommend even more getting up here by your own power. Don't take the vans, they're kind of crazy. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
If I am alive after this video, give likes.
Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
If you subscribe to the video and like the video and we reach 300 followers, I do it again.
Come on guys, you gotta get me to 300. I wanna do this again. We haven't even finished it this first time yet.